most important thing you can do right now is sign up for MEXC. You got giving away $9,100. You must use the link in the description to get half price trading fees. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto almost daily. Real quick, you can go over to cryptorev.net. You want to join the regular CBC spot trading group, the gem picks, learn how to trade. You start here. 60% discount, huge discount. We're about to raise the prices. Leverage trading group is unbelievable. The leverage trading group, just the live trades alone, and I'm calling out the moves, and we're nailing the take profit levels. And so you can join with both of these buttons on cryptorev.net. All right, Bitcoin 4-hour chart. So you've got this giant rising channel, right, where the price action's been working. The downside idea is this is a double top, and you come down here, and you have to think there's a bunch of buyers that are going to jump in. But the worst case scenario you would want to watch out for is a break to the downside of this lower trend line. Based on the spot phenomenon that's happening, you have to think this is a good spot for shakeout. Market makers shake out the weak hands, stop everybody out, and then the bears get trapped, and this thing breaks higher, right? On a breakout and hold of 31,800, much higher prices out of Bitcoin. The 3-day chart. This is key because so one thing about crosses is it's hit or miss. It really is. Like the last time you had, this is a baby golden cross, they call it 21 is crossing the 200. These are supposed to be bullish. The last time we saw this type of cross was down in here, right? And then you had nice positive price action and then explosive rally. So will we see something like this? Go to the time before that, you see the 200. Here's your 200, right? Coming in. That 21 crosses above. This actually back tested the 200, and you had the bullish cross. You got this kind of pump to 14,000. And so that's 2 times in a row. And then back here was pretty flat. You probably have to zoom in pretty deep to see it, but it's right here. And so you see the 21 breaks above the 200, and you see bull market right now. Halving hasn't happened yet. The halving rally happens before the actual halving. We'll get to that, but let's concentrate on the price action right now. So you've got a bullish cross of the 21 and the 200 coming right now. And then you've got the red 50 working higher, where you'll get a golden cross in the 3-day. Remember, higher time frames always win, and also would be a bigger move. You've got falling volume on falling price. So that means you got weakening sell pressure. However, your stochastic is overbought. If that breaks to the downside, then the price action will too. And then you're just looking at levels to add Bitcoin. But again, if this thing, worst case scenario, some way the news has been lately, I mean, we got a ton of spot Bitcoin ETFs were filed and then immediately refiled. We're using Coinbase, and Coinbase stock is green, slightly green today. And we posted that stock setup. We're looking at possibly posting more stock setups in the future. Maybe even a group dedicated to that, just because of demand. Stocks are, I think, easier to trade because you've got, my mentor always knocks on something. He's like, you got real data. You know, you've got real companies with real profit or loss reports that they come out with. But Bitcoin needs to bounce here so that you don't get a breakdown. But on that breakdown, people are looking for entry or to add to their position based on this idea. Just even at this support right here, right about 29,350. Ethereum is one to watch. I'll go back to Bitcoin in a second, Bitcoin. But Ethereum has every time, so you had this W and then move to the upside, right? Move to the upside on a bull flag, right? So if you're just trading this range, at this point, this is definitely a range because you've got more than enough touches, right? On the top and the bottom. And so if you get a double bottom here, then you're looking for a move to the upside. Obviously, Bitcoin needs to cooperate. Bitcoin doesn't cooperate. Ethereum rolls over and dumps. Bitcoin, it's real simple. I want you to write this plan down. If you get a breakout above 31,800, then you're going to 35,000, 40,000, even 45,000. Right? Price action appears to be moving lower today, slightly. If this gets the lower trend line, and this is the weekly chart, you got your 200 simple, which is called the bottom. On only twice have we seen price action below the 200 on the weekly chart. All right, and so here it briefly was below there. So you've got that support as well as this trend line support. So if it does come down lower, 27,600, buyers are going to jump in there. People program bots trade this. And it's very important that you trade like a bot, take emotion out of this. But some news comes out and it's hard to trade news. It just happens quickly. So some news comes out positive. You see the move to the upside, you break out. FOMO pump happens. The negative news comes out. Binance they laid off 1,000 employees because they lost a ton of business, and price action has been pretty boring, and there's not a lot of people in the United States that can trade on Binance, and actually quite a few countries now. So Binance has been targeted by the government, and we have felt pain in the United States because we've been jumping through the hoops, and we'll have to continue to do that until SEC, they asked for a 120-day extension as far as Coinbase demanding rules be laid, because right now the SEC is just firing $100 million fines at a lot of the exchanges. MEXC higher ups, they said, we're going to just put a warning, disclaimer, and leave it at that. And so you can just log right in MEXC. I highly recommend. The money is being made right now in the leverage trading group. It's the equivalent to an altcoin season. That's just where the money's at while the price isn't moving, right? It's just been slow chop, and we've been killing it. And look at this. Someone hit XRP 2,300%. Obviously, this is on news, positive news out of XRP, but like 23x, you start with 1,000 and then you have 23,000, right? These multiples, right? I definitely recommend low leverage to start with, but we have a team that will walk you through the trades, and the group, just based on those screen shares, we do screen share just based on the trades, pays for the group. Never did I think that would be possible. The group is way underpriced. You guys have been on the team for a long time. We want to make sure you guys make a ton of money. And so we're keeping the 60% discount in place. We're going to have the Bitcoin market cap dominance. Will you see a bounce off of the 21? And if so, this is not good for altcoins, right? So this can give you an idea. And I have this green circle in place, right? If this continues lower, it's good for the altcoins. But then what happens here? However, the 21, you can see, has been right here, for example, has been acting as support pretty well. So if you get that support bounce, bad news for the altcoins, because Bitcoin dominance means money is shifting. Right now, 50% of all the cryptos combined, added together, total value, 50% over, slightly over, is Bitcoin, right? So altcoins, people aren't really paying attention to the altcoins right now because there's things that'll be worked out in the future. As far as XRP's big win, that was much needed, will set a precedent in court cases in the future, just not being a security, which in the United States is a big deal because of the Howey test, something that was put in place in the 1940s. How is that still relevant almost 80 years later? Things are clearly changing, and the United States is significantly behind, and it's sad. It's sad to see. Suffering in the United States a little bit. You know, the great thing is, like, we've got MEXC. Make sure use the group's link, the VIP link, and you will get a half price trading fees, right? A lot of it's leverage trading, but I've seen a lot of money flow there from Kucoin, right? And so you can move your money off Kucoin to MEXC, learn leverage trading, and not miss a beat, right? Making money in this market. Well, you have a small bag. If you got a small bag and you're trying to work higher, right? Because I've seen a person with 4,000, person with 7,000, and a person with 10,000 during a bull rally, a bull run. You know, just pick the right altcoins, and next thing you know, they're have $1 million bag. You got to work your way up, bigger your bag when this market takes off. A halving is coming. Half the amount of Bitcoin are going to be produced, period. If half the amount of Lamborghinis were made, the price would skyrocket. If supply is reduced, cut in half, demand remains the same or probably increases because you got your spot ETFs. This thing, whole market takes off, and that's your catalyst for a huge rally. Get this quick update. Gonna work. Leverage group has been crazy, and I play calls. I've never seen anything like it, and we did it. We did it. And I'm proud of you guys. I think there's close to 500 people in there now, and they're loving it. Bitcoin turns on some action. You see Bitcoin dominance break to the downside pattern. I'll show you an example. Here's altcoin. This is like mini altcoin season right here, right here, right here. Easiest time to trade altcoins is when this is trended lower, right? This was a mega altcoin season, right? Huge altcoin season, right? And so that's what we're building. It's going to happen at some point. Well, I mean, does it run up here and do altcoins get basically ignored, right? Bitcoin FOMO, because it's the poster child of crypto, right? So people are going to FOMO in Bitcoin while it's running, right? So Bitcoin dominance shoots higher. Aren't FOMOing into the altcoins, trying to stack up a ton of ETH. If Bitcoin's taken off, still see the prices drug higher, but most people will actually sell their altcoins Bitcoin, right? And so if you're a whale in this market, that's your strategy, right? This person took his wife's IRA, the 401k, and took it from $325,000 to $1 million, applied our group's technical analysis training to stocks. It works perfect. You guys, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you very much.